It's going to be the Jazz off the tip. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Now, here is O'Neal. The 3 from Bogdanovich. Clock at 4. Lets it go with the 3. O'Neal misses.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Herder, no good.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Greg, I think it's going to be a battle of the boards, a battle of rebounding. And you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
Well, you know, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
Capella, the pass to Hunter. Back to Capella. It's stolen by Gobert. And now Utah, fast break. Conley leading the charge. Atlanta with the rebound. From downtown, and John Collins with the 3.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herder's pass leads to an open look.
Outside Conley. Over Young. Conley's shot is off. And Collins has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. Herder, no good. Mitchell wide open. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got 6 points.
And this is what makes Mitchell dangerous. His ability to rise up immediately after catching that pass.
Young, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And here's Young. Michael Conley getting his 3 to go. Outside Collins. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Collins has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Hawks. Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, Brent, getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing. Born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey, was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. That's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way in competitive basketball. And John Collins, maybe playing soccer on all those military bases, has helped out that footwork a little bit, Kevin.
Here's Young, following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. And Utah again with the bucket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
1:52 left to play in the first quarter. Buries the long-range jumper.
And Trae Young will bury threes in bunches. So effortless.
Now here's Conley. 5 points in the game. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Good work defensively by Capella.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Hunter, no good. Jazz leading by 4. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Hunter grabs the miss. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Let's go. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, that's where John Collins sets up shop down in the paint, quick and athletic, able to corral the miss.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. There's 47 seconds left here in the first quarter. And the pass to O'Neal. Another miss by Utah. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Well, pretty good setup from the team there as Hunter's able to focus in on that one.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 8. There's the drive. And oh, he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Here's Young. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first. Young in the corner. Drills the three-pointer. Young's got his second basket of the night.
Quick to set his feet and quick with that release as Trey knocks one down.
Pass to O'Neal. And so it's John Collins making highlights for Atlanta. He notched 8 points.
Hands your Atlanta Hawks dancers. Hands your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court right now for the Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert.
That's his first personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Atlanta's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Young drives in. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Conley against Young. Here's Mitchell driving inside. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Conley against Young. Passes it to Herter. Stolen by O'Neal. Down low. Here's Conley. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Conley's got his third basket of the night. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Young outside. Conley knocks it away.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Shot clock at 5. Here he goes.
Well, the more that Herter attacks like this, the more off balance the defense will become.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his all-star debut that far into his career, it had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Stolen by Mitchell. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got 15 points.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Young from deep three-point range. Here's Collins. Pass to Herter. Stolen by Mitchell. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Bobbed up there for Mitchell. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And this guy is no stranger to the highlight reel. Mitchell never misses a chance to elevate.
Back to Young. Lets it go from deep. That one doesn't drop. And Utah the other way now.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Here's Herter. Covered by Mitchell. Chalk up 2 there. Herter's got his second bucket tonight.
Known for being a scorer, Herter is good at staying active and then looking to capitalize inside.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And Capella sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
Utah ball.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
59 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Stolen by Conley. Gobert dishes to Conley. Mitchell outside. Ring shot on the way, and he hits the jumper for 2. Mitchell's got 19 points.
And guys, they've allowed an embarrassing number of points off those turnovers.
Capella with a screen on Conley. Here's Young. He feeds it to Capella. For 3, Hunter. Another shot. And it's Capella missing. Jazz leading by 4. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Young, right side. They grab their own miss. A second chance effort.
And having Gobert gives them such a daunting presence on D. He can affect every shot in his area.
Top
26.
Thanks, David, and we'll be back. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Rick Pascoe out there with Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 1.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Rick, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Three-pointer right. Bogdanovich finds Wright. Okongwu with the screen for Wright. Gallinari outside. Off target from three-point range. Utah leading by 4. Nice ball movement by Utah. Pascal's shot is off. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Hawks. There's Luwawu. And the basket is good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Clarkson passes to Alexander Walker. Over Gallinari. And too long on the shot. Hawks shooting the ball at 42%.
One thing you love about stars like the Willow Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA. And Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States.
Just 2 to shoot. Goes up on the wing, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. A wide open look here for Wright. Sinks the three-pointer. Wright's got the lead up to 3 now for the Hawks.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Wright.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Here's Wright. Okongwu with it. Right side's there. Right for three. Another three for Atlanta.
Zero defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open three.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here is House. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Haskell's shot is off. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. To the paint. Here's Pascal. And slam dunk by Pascal.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Now here's Wright. He's covered closely. Rebounded by the Jazz. 1:15 left here in the third quarter. Clarkson kicks to Pascal. From 17 feet out. No good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Now the pass to Okongwu. Over Pascal. Picked off in midair. Inside. And the jam by Whiteside.
Just a great alley-oop there. Teammates connecting. Whiteside with the jam. The D wants no part of that.
Okongwu, the pass to going up. Launches it. That one's not going to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pascal kicks to Clarkson. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Okongwu, the pass to Wright.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
There's the pass to Llewellyn. Tie game in Atlanta. And we'll be back right after this.
All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get loud.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And the wings, Herter and Hunter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Young in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Shoots the three. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Lobbed up there for Bogdanovich. And they take the lead. And the Jazz lead by 2.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Back to Young. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Kicks it to Capella. The Hawks again can't hit.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one. I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
Young with the ball. Collins, a screen on Conley. Young for three. A three-pointer is right on target.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Mitchell dishes to Conley. Clock at 6. Mitchell outside. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. Shoots over Capella. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
Angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players.
The ruling on the floor stands.
To make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. They're double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. He knows this has been a hard-fought game, and he wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Atlanta with the ball. They trail by one. Pass to Herter. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And it's out of bounds for the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Takes it inside. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Here's Herter. Back to Collins. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Oh!
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
1:52 left in the game. Back to Young. Just 5 to shoot. Driving to the basket. Makes it off the glass. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
And even against a defense that tries to push up, Trae Young will continue to be aggressive like that.
Bounce pass Conley. Mitchell gets to Conley. Back to Mitchell. It's up a 3. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got 26 points.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Young with no one around. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Conley against Young. Conley's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 4 to the inside. It's stolen by Gobert and stolen by Hunter. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Mitchell against Capella. Beyond the arc. And that one's good. Mitchell's got the lead up to 7 now for the Jazz.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Conley for 3. Mitchell outside. Nice move. Gobert finds Mitchell. Just 4 to shoot. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. 9 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Capella sets a screen for Young. Goes up from the top of the key. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.
It's all yours. A long wait in the valley for winning basketball. It's back.
Here we go.
Good stuff, Allen. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Young in at the point guard position. Now here's Crowder. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Stolen by Capella. Hunter with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Off target from three-point range. Throws it up high. And both teams tonight loaded with young talent. Doris, what's the key to reaching their potential?
I think patience. Every NBA player needs time and repetition to gain the experience necessary to be successful. The only way to do that, tip it up and let them play. Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Stolen by Capella. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Herder. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Three-pointer, Bridges. Atlanta with a rebound. Herder with it. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
The contact wasn't going to hold Collins down. He explodes into it and finds the shot.
Just over a minute and a half in. Outside Booker. The kick out to Paul. Shot clock at 3. Spins. Tries again. With the clock winding down. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
And a deep 3 from Young. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
The Suns have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Pass to Booker. Stolen by Capella. And they're on the run. Young from long range. The rebound by Bridges. Now here's Booker. Guarded closely. Hunter against Bridges. Down low. Tipped. Shot clock at 6. Driving to the basket. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal
That went on Capella.
First team foul.
How about that drive from Miguel Bridges? Draw the contact, young sir.
Bridges hits them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Now here's Herder. Back to Young. Fires the 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Perhaps the last guy you want shooting there. Young is so efficient on the catch and fire.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Paul passes to Booker. Out to Bridges. Beyond the arc. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Bridges has got 5 now.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Young misses.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Bridges with it, and it's Young picking him up. Here's a 3 from Paul. Bridges passes to Paul. Here's Ayton. Takes a 3. That one doesn't drop. There's a minute 12 left to play in the first. Collins finds Hunter. Outside Young. Capella inside. Is covered by Ayton. Collins passes to Hunter. And a nice finish on the layup.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Bridges outside. Crowder against Collins. Crowder to pass to Bridges. And a fast break now for the Hawks. And Young gets it to go.
At the perimeter, Young has such an attacking mentality, always looking for chances to take shots from range.
Now here's Paul. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Outside Herder. Capella in. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding? It's all tied in Phoenix. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach. Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Now Booker. Driving in. Pass to Aiden. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got his 3rd assist of the night.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Back to Young. The 3 ball. Connects from downtown. Young's got 9.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Outside Booker. Out to Bridges. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Phoenix.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter. Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Young from long range sends it home from 3-point land. 12 points for him. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
Well, in their first half of play, they're closing out aggressively. The block shots, a key indicator of their activity defensively.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Pass to Paul. Back to Booker. Lets the 3 fly. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game. Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him.
And here's Collins for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
3-point field goal.
And the Hawks lead by 3.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from 3-point land right now.
Booker, pass to Aiden. Over Capella. Capella with a block. And he's able to get it back. 3-pointer, Bridges. That won't fall. He's just 2 of 5 in this one. Bridges against Hunter. The rebound by Bridges. Phoenix has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Outside Paul. Pass to Bridges. That 3's off the mark.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Capella. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Pass to Aiden. Now Booker. Herder defending. An open look for Booker. Cans it with nobody near him. Booker's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Young against Paul. Young, the pass to Capella. Paul with a steal. Shot on the wing. And Booker the bucket on the assist from Crowder. Booker's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Pass to Young. 43 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Herter. Shoots over Booker. Herter can't hit. Young against Call. Crowder outside. Bridges with it. Takes it inside. Ayton passes to Booker. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Right side, Young. Pass to Capella. Here's Hunter. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one. Both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
They've got Johnson, Aaron Holiday out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Torrey Craig, and it's McGee in at center. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Well, with last season's MVP award going to a center in Nikola Jokic for the first time in over 20 years, how would you evaluate the place of that position in today's NBA, Morris?
Well, BA, you make a great point because the top 2 candidates for MVP were actually in the center position, Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid. To me, it's about how skilled is that 5 spot. If you have guys who can control the action, who can score inside and out, who are exceptional at making plays as a passer, don't underestimate the 5 position. As long as there's a highly skilled guy at the position, it will always be in vogue.
Pass to Okongwu. Offline with a 3. The Suns trailing. Left side Holiday. McGee. Comes up empty down low.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Got it. And the Hawks lead by 3.
What a high percentage look for DeLon Wright. What an opportunity, and he finishes.
Holiday against Wright. Here's McGee. And no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Bogdanovich on the wing. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Assisted by.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Rejected by Okongwu.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The Suns have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And here's Wright from the arc. Sinks it from distance. And now an 8-point Atlanta lead.
Well, DeLon Wright has now learned how to operate in the pick and roll, and he is exceptional, thinking like a scorer.
To halt the run, and Holiday powers it home.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Here's Wright. And Craig pulls it down.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you got to put down in his face.
And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Luau Cabarro, and the whistle blows. And it's going to be over the back here.
I don't know what he was thinking about there. Easy over the back.
Really good job to block out there. This is why you want to go put a body on someone when the shot goes up.
right against Holiday. Pass to Shannon. Back to Johnson. And here's Craig. Clock at 4. The Suns need to get off the shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Wright. From 17, and Luwawu Cabarro gets it to go.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Holiday. Outside Craig. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Johnson. Nails it from beyond the arc. Johnson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And of course, he makes good use of it.
And here's Wright. He's got 5. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Phoenix ball.
Phoenix has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Holiday passes to McGee. Shoots over Okongwu. No good off the glass.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold. Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
Holiday from long range. The 3 from Craig. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Hawks on top, leading by 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And for the Suns, they're shooting about 41%. And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. And it's Capella in at the center position. Booker, good.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
The game now all tied up. Paul's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, pre-shot preparation is there. Chris Paul anticipating his teammates going to deliver it, and then he delivers on the make.
That one drops for him.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Phoenix has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Outside Paul. Right wing. Capella against Aiden. 5 on the clock. Booker goes in. Back to Aiden. The kick out to Paul. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And for Atlanta, they're shooting pretty well at 45%. Young against Paul. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Paul against Young. Fires for 3.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Outside Herder. Clock at 6. Back to Collins.
Well, that's the dogged defense from Crowder. This guy's not going to back away from anybody.
Capella screen on Paul. Young from long range. On target from range.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Back to Booker. Pass to Aiden. Here's Booker. Inside. Oh, and the jam by Aiden.
DeAndre Ayton with a big-time shot. Go ahead, young sir.
Young against Paul. Young with it. This one for three. The rebound by Bridges. The Suns have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. The drive by Paul. Pass to Aiden. Crowder outside. Booker for three. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Atlanta ball.
The Hawks leading. Outside Young. Collins with a screen on Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Capella. No good there. Ayton with the defensive effort. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Phoenix has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Young against Paul. Now here's Booker. A minute 35 left to play in the fourth. That ties the game. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Now here's Young. Pass to Herter. 5 to shoot. Back to Young. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Suns ball.
A minute 9 left in the fourth quarter. Now Paul. Out left to the wing. Bridges outside.
Yes! Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Hunter on the wing. Pass to Collins. Crowder with a steal. Outside Booker. Crowder outside. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges against Hunter. And here's Crowder from the arc. Offensive rebound. Aiden.
Yes! They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. Boy, a hard...
Welcome, maybe the best day and the kind of game fans love to watch, Greg. Two offensive teams going head-to-head.
And the rules today favor offense, and that's why league-wide scoring continues to rise.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. It's Gobert with the ball for Utah, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Mitchell outside. Bogdanovich looking around. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. And the 3 off target.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Paul. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
3-pointer. Gobert finds Mitchell. For Booker, from 16 feet away, he cans it.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
Outer dishes to Ayton. Here's the 3. Gobert pulls it in. Here's Conley. That one misses. And Phoenix will come the other way.
And you look at Mike Conley's game, just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
And Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's given up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you.
And stolen by Booker. Lobs it up for Crowder. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And slam dunk by Gobert.
and he is built to be an alley-oop threat. Long arms, terrific athlete. He went and got that one.
Conley against Paul. Bridges outside. Pass to Ayton. For Gobert. And it's Ayton missing.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Conley on the high post. Yep, that one goes.
You know, he called his number that time. Mike Conley picking apart the defense off the pick and roll.
Paul against Conley. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Tries again. On the wing, Bridges. Hits the three-point bomb. Bridges got 5.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now, here is O'Neal. Passes to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries the spin move. Good D by Booker.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
Jay Crowder, not the biggest guy, but he's crafty in the painted area. Knows how to get his shot.
Mitchell outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 5.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Booker. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Paul can't get it to go. And so Gobert will bring it up for Utah. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Booker. And the dunk by O'Neal.
We know he's an explosive guard with a scoring mentality, but he's making big plays for others.
Now here's Paul. Spins. Crowder. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Crowder's got his second basket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And Bogdanovich now top the key. Gobert, the pass to Bogdanovich. For 3, Mitchell. And here's Bogdanovich. Bridges with some nice defense. Good if it goes. No good on the last second attempt there. Tie game in Utah. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get down and do it.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Jazz so far, what's your take?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. Kicks it out to Paul. Over Conley. And the shot is long. Utah leading by 3. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Off target with his 3. Sun shooting about 42% so far. The drive by Booker and the dunk by Booker.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Here's Mitchell. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Paul looking over the floor. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's the break. Pulls up, high post, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Here's Booker. The pass to Paul from past the arc. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Jazz leading by 5. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Paul.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make the play.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance?
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now here's Booker. Ayton in the high post. Crowder, the pass to Booker. To the middle. Stolen by Mitchell. Gobert with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Wound up there for Bogdanovich. And now the Suns, a fast break. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Kicks it out to Paul. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Crowder, the pass to Booker. 5 on the clock. Over Mitchell. Here's Ayton. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Utah ball.
Jazz leading by 7. Here's Mitchell. 12 points for him. Kicks it to Conley. Unloads. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Booker the pass to Paul. Trying to get something going. And he can't jam it through. Conley into the lane. Here's Bogdanovich. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Conley with a pass.
Conley's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now Paul. Booker outside. Paul finds Booker. 6 to shoot. Here's Bridges. Whoops, there's a 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Utah ball.
Utah leading by 9. Conley feeling it out, but 3. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. For 3, Mitchell, and stolen by Ayton. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And here we go. And Crowder brings it in.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now here's Conley. And Utah turns it over again.
Ball.
There's 14 seconds left here in the second. Conley against Paul. Booker outside. Drills it from outside. And now it's just a 4-point Utah lead.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every 3 he takes.
And some good action through the first 2.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Johnson is out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Landry Shamet. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot.
Everybody is shooting the deep three, and Landry Shamet, he's a part of that act too.
Clarkson outside from the arc. And no good. The Suns go the other way with it. And Steve, a second rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri, Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon. Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Here's Clarkson. Pass to Whiteside. Here is House. Craig defending. Stolen by McGee. Shamet on the wing. He kicks it to Johnson. He feeds it to McGee. And Craig has it in the corner. Good on the triple. Craig's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Holiday. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Back to Clarkson. Over Holiday. Whiteside inside. Craig defending. Goes back up. That's tipped. Here's Shamet. Gets a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback. Now it's a 4-point Suns lead.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Here is House. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 5 to shoot. Pascal, the pass to House. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Pass to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Alexander Walker passes to House. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Now here is Holiday. Feeds it to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustment. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
Alexander Walker passes to House. And it's off from 3-point range. Now here is Holiday. He's guarded closely. McGee's shot is off. Down low. Here's Pascal. Shoots over McGee. And the basket by Pascal. Pascal's got his first 2 points.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by the Suns.
Johnson outside. Outside Holiday. Tries the spin move. And McGee kicks to Craig. And there's a whistle. That goes on Daniel House. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. Johnson, the pass to Shamet. Just 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by Clarkson. Jazz trail by 6. Over in the corner, Pascal. The three-pointer, no good. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Shamet kicks to Craig. Suns keep it alive. The kick out to Holiday. Shamet with it. McGee a screen. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the
previous play is under review.
officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time. And so it's Phoenix holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah. Got a piece of it. Bridges with the steal. Stolen by Mitchell. Conley with it. He's picked up by Paul. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Booker against Mitchell. Booker the pass to Crowder. Inside. Shot clock at 5. Ayton kicks to Paul. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Paul's got the lead up to 8 now for the Suns. Ball against Conley. Mitchell right side. For the 3. Offensive rebound. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And Gobert, even when he gets hit, maintains his focus on the bucket and gets it to go.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Phoenix?
I mean, a fantastic game for them in open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
Booker the pass to Paul. Outside, Crowder passes it to Ayton. And he banks in the layup. And the Suns lead by 7.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Here's Conley. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Paul finds Booker. Back to Paul. Booker up top, over by Conley. Gobert with the block.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
Donovan Mitchell's ready, and he knocked down one of the bigger shots of this game.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. And there's the pass to Booker. He hits Crowder on the wing. Back to Booker. A shake. And the layup is up and in. 7 points for Devin Booker.
And great energy from Booker there in the paint. Just working hard to get to his shot.
Takes a step back. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Crowder kicks to Paul. Bridges outside. Crowder inside. Gobert on him. Yep, it counts.
He's so strong. Jay Crowder overcoming physical defense with great power and body control.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Up there for Mitchell. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Paul dishes to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks to Ayton. Phoenix needs to get off his shot. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Ball against Conley. 55 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
Paul kicks to Crowder. Paul passes to Booker. To the inside. Ayton. Good. A nice assist from Booker. And the Suns lead by 7.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
This is when they need it the most. So they're so close to evening this game up.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
I love the effort level Chris Paul delivers day in and day out. He's been doing this for a while now, but he hasn't slowed down, not a bit.
O'Neal from long range. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. A truly...
is. Good stuff there, Alec. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. And it's Young in at the 1. The 3. Pure from three-point range.
Difficult to try to stick with Trae Young, especially when he's rising up there.
Conley with the ball. And he's going for the oop here. Throw it down on the lob.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Young against Conley. Outside Young. Pass to Capella. 6 to shoot. Back to Young. Lets it go from deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah with the ball.
Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists.
And stolen by Herder. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Young can't hit. Outside Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. And when Young joined the 29.9 assist club, his company was pretty exclusive. Brent, the great Oscar Robertson, he did it a bunch of times. And of course, you know the 3 others.
Well, I think James Harden, Russell Westbrook, of course, and then look it up, kids, Tiny Archibald. So all Hall of Famers, in my opinion, those 3 names we just mentioned. And the fact that Trae did it in his 2nd season, you got to be kidding me.
Here's Mitchell. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Pass to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Hits the trifecta. Bogdanovich has got 6 points.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
And Young, here we go. That one falls. He's got 5.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Young against Conley. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
It's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Young. Outside Hunter. To the paint. Outside Herder. Shot clock at 2. 14 feet away. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 4 to get things going. To the inside. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Hunter against Mitchell. Capella, the pass to Collins. Back to Capella. The kick out to Young. Back to Capella. To the middle. And stolen by Gobert. And they're pushing it up. Here's Mitchell. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
The fast break opportunity isn't wasted on Mitchell. His quickness, a big part of his success.
Outside Young. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And again, it's Utah.
Nice touch on Mitchell's mid-range J. He gives it just enough to sink the shot.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Oh, I didn't think that was going in. Young's got 8.
Oh, some staggering display of range here. I mean, that took some serious confidence.
Now here's Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Using his size to full advantage. He beats everyone to the ball.
Down low. Capella with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. For three, Collins. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Capella, the pass to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
You have to like Collins, and his activity level. He's really got a chance to be special.
Conley up top, guarded by Young, and that one drops.
Well, that's a needle in a haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Outside Young, 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's the Jazz, leading by just.
Your Jazz dancers. All right, lookers coming up.
And getting it going again here in the 2nd quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center position. That's the group for Utah right now. And a fast break now for the Hawks. It's Herder on the wing. Inside. Here's Capella. And the layup falls.
Every year, Clint Capella up there, one of the highest percentage field goal shooters we have in the NBA.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. And here's Bogdanovic. O'Neal on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Right side Mitchell. Over Herder. The rebound by the Hawks. Brent, no matter what happens in DeAndre Hunter's pro career, in college, he created a signature moment for himself in the closing moments of the 2019 National Championship game. Remember, he hit a game-tying 3 to send it to overtime.
And then the Cavs eventually were able to pull that game out and win the title. It was just a heroic end to his season. He's about defense, and that's the area of the court right now where he's making the most impact in his NBA career.
Pass to Herder. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Jazz ball.
Utah leading. Stolen by Young. Now Herder to the paint. And stolen by Gobert. Now Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovic. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Collins. Here's Conley. No good, off the front rim.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
And Young, here we go. That one goes in. Young's got 10 points in the game.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Conley passes to Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Conley against Young.
2 minutes.
The kick to Hunter. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. The 3 from Mitchell. Rebounded by the Hawks. Outside Herder. And that's a foul called on Kevin Herder. That's his first foul of the game. And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights in your career were?
Really just, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career.
Conley against Young. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Stolen by Young.
He saw the pass coming a mile away, was perfectly positioned to intercept it.
And Collins with the slam.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
Conley against Young. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Outside Mitchell. Clock at 6. From 11 feet away. The shot that time not on target. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. Now here's Herter. He's guarded by Conley. Collins, no good. The Jazz have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. The 3 from Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight. Outside Young. Launches it. Stolen by Conley. It's tipped and stolen by Herter. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Collins, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Mitchell, count it. His 4th bucket in 8 shots.
If you're the D, don't let Mitchell beat you inside. Got to push him out further.
Outside Young. Into the lane. It's blocked by Gobert. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Jazz out in front. They lead by 5. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the break. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Tell you one guy who's been getting it done is Bojan Bogdanovich.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got, Herter and Hunter fill out the wings. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Young in at the 1 spot.
Well, you love John Collins and his ability to step back and shoot that ball. He just doesn't waste many shots.
Utah has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Young. Clarkson outside. Back to Alexander Walker. Pass to Whiteside. On the wing, Alexander Walker. There's the screen by Whiteside. 6 to shoot. And Clarkson, here we go. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Young misses. In a league where efficiency is so heavily valued, John Collins' shooting definitely makes him an asset to his team.
Well, that athleticism, BA, and the fact that he makes himself available for those kind of shots, you put that together, and it's a tough guy to match up with.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Right outside. Drives to the hoop. Stolen by Whiteside. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Clarkson for 3. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Whiteside. And Clarkson, here we go. And a slam dunk by Pascal.
Things are starting to come together for them. And the lead is starting to grow, too.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
And he lobs it up. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. To the inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. To the middle. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Well, those kind of shots should come with a warning label. Caution, Hassan Whiteside is around. He's simply one of the best shot blockers in the league.
Just 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Okongwu, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass. Utah leading.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. On the wing, Alexander Walker, hounded by Wright. And so the ball out of bounds. Pascal touched it last. And Atlanta shooting 40% from the field in this one. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pascal with the steal. Here we go, all alone. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Alexander Walker. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 11.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Okongwu. Tries to snap the cold streak.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Here's Alexander Walker. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And the ball out of play. The Hawks will have it.
I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
The Hawks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. You know, by the time Bogdan Bogdanovich arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned pro, Grant.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues, amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the best.
Okongwu, no good.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. Right outside. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Okongwu inside. Defended by Whiteside. Back to Okongwu. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Jazz have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Pass to House. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Kicks it out to Clarkson. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And that one's long.
Good shot, gone bad. You gotta finish there.
Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. The three-pointer off the mark. And he lobs it up top. And so it's Utah. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Eric Pascal. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's House in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Utah right now. And here's Wright. Pass to Okongwu. Banked it in off the glass.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Utah has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Clarkson outside. No good with the triple. The Hawks shooting only 42%. Here's Okongwu. Oh, deflected. Pascal with the steal. In transition. Here's Whiteside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first.
Well, sometimes the D has no choice but to foul Whiteside and try to make him earn it.
So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Bogdanovich has checked in for Pascal. O'Neal comes in for House. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Clarkson. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Alexander Walker.
There is an effortless kind of motion to what Trae Young can do, especially when he's shooting from that deep.
From deep, Conley. They get it back. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Stolen by Capella. And now the Hawks on the break. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Whiteside with it. Puts up a three. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul of the game. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. There's Young with the three. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Whiteside for three. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Hunter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
It's easy to see why so many people have been so high on DeAndre Hunter. You look at that build, that forward position, and that kind of work ethic. Sky's the limit.
Gobert's checked in for Whiteside.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Outside Mitchell. There's the triple. And another miss by Utah. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. The three. Hunter, good. Hunter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. There's Young with the three. Another shot. And Capella gets it to go.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
Capella against Mitchell. It's stolen by Hunter. Here's Capella. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Now just a 3-point Jazz lead.
Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
Selected 13th overall in the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell made an immediate impact for Utah as a
second team
round upset of OKC in the playoffs. And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the...
After the review, the challenge is successful.
At least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Nate McMillan's huddle. He wants them to up their intensity. He said, quote, "We're lax in too many areas. If we can muster a consistent effort, we have a chance to capture the lead and never look back." Guys, he sounds very confident playing from behind.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
All right.
Here's Young.
Onto the court. Come on. Get down. We don't get it.
1 minute left in the fourth. From deep. The rebound by the Jazz. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Mitchell against Collins. Pass to Bogdanovich. The three from Mitchell. Collins with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
O'Neal pulls it in. On offense, here's Utah. They lead by 7. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, Mitchell. Herder defending. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Outside Hunter. And stolen by Gobert. So we see the Jazz get the win here. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory.
so much.
Well, he plays like he's having fun. David, thanks. And it's the Suns to start out. So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. And Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest. And more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
And so Ayton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a three-point game. And the wide-open shot from Paul. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. To the paint. Here's Collins. The kick out to Young. Wants to get it to Collins and does. Rebound by the Suns.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
A nice shot by Booker.
We know this about Devin Booker. He is not shy. Deep from 3, yes, I'm going to take that opportunity.
Young fires away from outside, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
A mid-first round draft pick. Collins continues to make the teams that passed on him regret that decision.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
Young against Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Booker's got 9 points.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Young pass to Collins. Back to Young. Over Paul. Young's shot is off. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Booker against Hunter. Booker dishes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, you love the focus from a young big man. DeAndre Ayton, the hoop and the arm there. Nicely done.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And here is Paul. Crowder with it, and Young picks him up defensively. 6 to shoot. Here's Paul. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Collins.
A tremendous call by Chris Paul. Refuses to back off, doesn't waste the look, and gets a foul for his work.
And he makes both free throws.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Young fires away from outside. The Hawks again can't hit.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Now here's Crowder. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Paul looking over the floor. That 3 off the mark.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Here's Hunter to end the run. Kicks it out to Collins. Booker against Young. Driving in.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Terrific form at the line throughout last season. 89% on the year.
Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. 51 seconds left in the first quarter. On the wing, Booker. 9 points in the game so far. Bridges misses. The Hawks trail by 8. Floats it up for Young. And he lays in the alley-oop.
And how about the awareness? Hunter possesses, understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Ball against Young. To the inside. It's stolen by Capella. Throws it up high. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Bridges with it. Back to Paul. Spins. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He delivered.
All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks dancers.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you could see the results.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Pop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Paul for 3. And another shot. And Ayton with the layup. Ayton's got his second basket of the game.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
Young for 3. Happy to see that one going after missing 6 of his 9 shots today.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Pass to Crowder. Paul with the ball. The kick out to Crowder. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Booker. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Back to Collins. Crowder with the steal. Kicks it out to Booker. Paul with the 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. It's tipped. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Ball against Young. The pass to Booker. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Now Booker after the missed 3 from Trae Young. Bridges dishes to Paul. The kick out to Crowder. Pocket 6. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, so quick off the pass. I mean, Crowder timing that shot perfectly, staying 1 step ahead of the defense.
Now, here is Young. He's got 8. To the middle. Looking to end the run. Second chance shot. They shoot again. And taken away by Paul. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it, the fast break chance. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Collins looking around.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Booker the pass to Crowder. Back to Booker. Tries the spin move. Kept alive. Ayton on the wing. Bridges. Ball outside. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Can't hit from 12. And the turnover again by Atlanta. Suns leading by 10. Inside. Here's Booker. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Trying to end the drought. From the low block. Kicks it out to Collins. Down low. Bridges with the steal. Ayton the pass to Bridges. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Buries it from 3-point range. Crowder's got the lead up to 13 now for the Suns. Collins a screen on Paul. Young from outside. Got a piece of it. And they'll get another chance. Crowder against Collins. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on 8.
And Young, such a clever shooter. He makes sure to get himself a foul while putting up the shot.
And so Young nails them both. 17 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Booker. From outside the arc. Collins grabs the miss. And we finish one half of basketball. Suns lead by 11. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now, here's Craig. Pass to Shamet. 6 to shoot. Here's McGee. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Shamet. Back to Johnson. No good on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third.
And you have to respect Trae Young's work ethic. He's a young player who you can tell puts in the work to develop his game and improve on the few weaknesses he has.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Now, here's Shamet. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Craig kicks to Shamet. Fast break, the Hawks. Collins is running. It's tipped. Here's Hunter. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Holiday going inside. Kicks it out to Johnson. Stolen by Collins. Oh, Hunter in position. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And it's Aaron Holiday with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Suns on defense. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Hangs in the air. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Holiday surveying the floor. On the wing, Johnson to stop the drought. Offensive rebound. Wow, hammering it in.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens. Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Fires for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
Outside Holiday. Into the lane. And Capella sends it back. Young against Craig. For the tie, Young drives in. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Phoenix will take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. The 3 from Johnson. Phoenix no good that time either.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Now here's Hunter. Young with the ball. And McGee picks him up defensively. And the dunk by Capella.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Holiday against Young. Shamet the pass to Johnson. From deep. The long distance 3 is buried. Johnson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Young pass to Herter. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the third. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now, here's Shamet. Capella covering. Now, Shamet still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Just 5 on the clock. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Paul against Young. Kicks it to Hunter. Bridges with the steal. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. Come on, fans of the fourth.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Suns leading by 3. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Now here's Paul. Here's Ayton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the stripe, Paul with the bucket.
You have to stay under control and don't let the dwindling shot clock pressure you. For Chris Paul, that's never a problem.
Pass to Herter. Back to Young. Launches a three. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Bridges against Hunter. The pass to Booker. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Paul. Ayton a screen on Young. Paul can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 6 points for Chris Paul. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Young. And here is Paul. Booker outside. Takes a three. Crowder against Collins. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Clock is at 3. Over Young. That's good from Paul on the assist from Crowder. 8 points for Chris Paul. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Capella dishes to Young. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. Atlanta with the ball. They trail by 6. And here's Young from the arc.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession.
But Chris Paul has been successful at the highest level in the NBA, on and off the floor for such a long period of time. I love his intellect, his work habits, everything he represents.
Here's Bridges. Booker left side. Dishes it to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Capella sets a screen for Young. Again, Young missing. Suns leading by 10. Booker looking around. Collins grabs the miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Knocks down the 3-ball. Young's got 6 points in the quarter.
A high-usage player for a reason. Young takes and makes loads of threes.
Young against Paul. Outside Crowder. He kicks to Ayton. 4 on the clock. Paul with the 3. Atlanta with the rebound.
This has reached desperation time, Horn.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Crowder with the steal. And Paul with a clear path to the hoop. Finished off the break. 12 points for Chris Paul.
I'll tell you, the savviness of Chris Paul on the break, he is a force to be reckoned with.
And there's another turnover by Atlanta. .54 seconds left in the fourth. Outside Crowder. Passes it to Ayton. For 3, Bridges. Rebounded by Capella. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Hawks. 9-point game. Lets the three fly. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Shooting for Phoenix.
That's on DeAndre Hunter.
From the moment he entered the league, Devin Booker has been an offensive force. This is one of the rare players in league history to put a 70-piece on the board.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Here's the Suns with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Bridges with it. There's the dish to Paul. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a...
let's meet the starting five.
And Grant, these are two efficient offensive teams. In your experience, how much of that is your roster and how much is strategy and coaching?
Well, definitely most of it is talent. But hey, great coaching can make a significant difference unlocking that potential.
Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Now here's Ayton. Outside Booker. Shot clock at 6. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Mitchell. Here's Conley. And the layup is good off the glass.
You won't find many players with the quickness of Mike Conley. He can dice you up.
Conley against Paul. Bridges outside. Here's Booker. That one no good. And Utah will come the other way. Pass to O'Neal. 4-3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
And here's Booker. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's O'Neal. Hits a three-point game. Oh, they get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Jazz ball.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Shot clock at 5. Conley passes to Mitchell. For 3. The Suns clear it. Pass to Booker. Back to Bridges. O'Neal pulls it in.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Here's Conley going inside. The 3 from Mitchell. No good that time. The Suns have gone 1 of 4 to start. It's Bridges on the wing. Fires in the triple. And that'll tie this game up.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Pass to O'Neal. And here's Bogdanovic. Crowder with a steal. Booker with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. That gives him the lead.
This has been Crowder's role for a while now. Often shoots more three-pointers than two-pointers.
Outside Mitchell. Will it go? He takes it in. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Bridges. Pass to Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Booker against Conley. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Right side Paul. The Suns need to get off a shot, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Jazz have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Pass to O'Neal. Down low. Deflects the pass. Gobert with the bucket.
Nice interior touch from Rudy. Good at getting ideal positioning and capitalizing.
Booker, the pass to Crowder. Outside Paul. And Gobert with a block.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
And the Suns pushing it up now. It's blocked by Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Paul with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. And here's Crowder from the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Crowder's got 6.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Mitchell. Inside. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. That shot missing. Excellent D there from Booker.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
Crowder inside. Checked by Mitchell. And Gobert with a block. And he gets it back. Just 5 on the clock. Booker on the take. Pass to Aiden. Leaps for it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Here's Conley. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Suns on top. They lead by 4.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in its center, filling out the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Bridges passes to Ayton. And Gobert with a block. Oh, there's the alley.
Well, you know Donovan Mitchell is a 2 guard, but he can play a little bit of 1. He also can create shots for others.
Up top, Paul. He's guarded by Conley. Paul passes to Bridges. Outside Booker. 6 to shoot. Down low. Here's Ayton. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 3 assists tonight.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Now Conley. Pass to O'Neal. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Hits the three-pointer.
Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Wasting no time. Donovan is never afraid to fire.
Outside Paul. Now here's Ayton. It's Booker on the wing. The 3 is up. Ayton finds Booker. No good on the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people counting his money. He's determined to have the final word.
Paul passes to Ayton. Booker against Mitchell. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
When you look at the career numbers of Booker, here's a guy who has really increased his assist numbers.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Mitchell's shot is good. Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were the last 2 picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Paul. Pass to Bogdanovich. Crowder with a steal. Conley against Paul. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Gobert. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Ayton, a screen on Mitchell. Paul passes to Ayton. And the shot goes. Ayton's got 6 points in the quarter.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
A minute 9 left to play in the second quarter. The three from Mitchell. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Booker for 3. No good. And it's Utah the other way. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Ayton in the high post. He's against Gobert. Bridges outside. Clock at 6. Booker against Mitchell. They get the rebound. Ayton for 3. Bridges. He can't get it to go. For Utah, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. To the inside. Pass to O'Neal. Left side, Conley. And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. Well, now a minute to go. All right, Allie, thanks for that.
The Jazz, 19.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
So the Jazz 5 right now. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Eric Paschall. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's House in at the 3, the small forward. Holiday finds McGee. Paschall against Craig. And he's going for the lob. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
The Suns trailing. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Holiday passes to McGee. From deep, Johnson. That one is off. And Utah will come the other way.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Launches a 3. Counted from distance. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed. Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Now here's Clarkson. Defense is right there. Just 5 to shoot. Left side, Paschall. High post, Whiteside. Tries the spin move. Shoots over McGee. No good off the back of the rim. Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage from deep. Johnson. Clarkson grabs a miss. Utah trailing here. Pass to House. Now Whiteside. Clarkson, right side. Yep, that one goes.
Jordan Clarkson.
Clarkson's got 5 now.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Now here's Holiday. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Oh, sweet move. The rebound by Whiteside. The Jazz have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Clarkson outside. And it's off from 3-point range. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Outside Johnson. Takes the three. Utah with the rebound. Here's Clarkson. Pass to House. And here's Clarkson. There's 1:47 left in the third quarter. Here's House. Three-pointer. And it's Clarkson missing. The Suns shooting just 38% for this game so far. Out to Craig. Here's Shamet. He's covered by Clarkson. And down it goes. 2 points. Shamet's got his first basket.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
Pass to House. Over Craig. And another miss by Utah. The Suns leading. From outside the arc. Gets the three ball to go.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Clarkson outside. Whiteside finds Clarkson. There's the drive. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Here's Shamet. Oh, it's stolen. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Poke loose. Here's the break. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Suns ahead.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Crowder and 8 in the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Conley passes to Mitchell. And there's the drive. And Mitchell with the slam.
The strength of Donovan Mitchell going downhill off contact, able to muscle it through.
Paul with it. Outside Booker from the arc. Knocks down the long J. Booker's got 6 points in the quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Paul for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Mitchell against Booker. Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. To the middle. Booker, good.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Conley against Paul. Outside Conley. Four on the clock. To the paint. The ball's knocked loose. Paul with a steal. For 3, Booker. Here's Ayton. Out to Bridges. Conley against Paul. Back to Bridges. In transition, here come the Jazz. The three from Mitchell. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the game.
Ball from deep three-point land. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And it's O'Neal off the drive. Crowder with a steal. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. In transition, here come the Jazz. That shot is good by O'Neal.
And when they need it most, they show us some clutch play on both ends of the floor.
Up top, Paul. He's guarded by Conley. Outside Booker. Pass to Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges with it. Back to Ayton. The shot no good. Good D by Gobert. Outside Conley. Here's O'Neal. 1:16 left to play in the 4th quarter. Pass to Mitchell to take the lead. From downtown, and they get it back. Now here's Conley. The three is up. Second chance shot, and the bucket counts. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
No doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. It's been a battle, and this is a brief chance for everyone to just regroup, collect themselves. He told them, quote, your efforts have been great so far, but this game could come down to one big play, one big shot. We can't let our guards down for 1 second.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
You know what? Their focus right now, every possession has to yield points.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bridges finds Booker. Shot to end the cold streak. The crossover. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. 8 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. With the late victory, they upset